has 3 tests. First one's courage. I don't have time for these stupid games! To test your courage and find your animality, you've got to put yourself in a dream state. And just how am I supposed to do that? Well, there's a slow way, and there's a fast way.
This is a home industry.
Don't have time for the slow way. That's what I thought you'd say.
I was in a locked room with the lights off, trying to read the scriptures to paint a better picture. The future so vivid with colors, all I can see is my brothers. I see no others, there is nobody above us. They can just hate it or love it. There is nobody above us, they can just hate it or love it. Yeah, I made up my mind, I say it, I think it comes to existence. That is persistence, you could be gone in an instance. Life is just so realistic. I wanted to keep looking to the nightmares you had as a child. I can't even sleep, I can't even think. The thoughts in my mind is just driving me wild. They call me the beast, and I will not sleep until you are put down to rest. You open your eyes, but you stay asleep while I push down on your chest. You need the paramedics plus plenty hours of calisthenics. I'm Indy Jones with that holy grail. You Kanye after the Queen in Paris. Sell your soul for a Klondike. Drinking vodka, driving down a turnpike.
Good evening, everybody. This is Electrical Lessons. I want to thank you for joining me. And for that intro, we are listening to K-BLAO with Gizzo with Turning Pages. And if you give me just a moment here, I'm going to bring on my co-host, the Storm Dancer, as well as Big Ben, the pagan atheist. Did I say that correctly? Go ahead and let's see here, you guys. Let's go.
It's the atheist pagan.
The atheist pagan. I never say it right. All right. And then we've got the Mistress of the Veil.
Hey.
All right.
The Veil over here with some mugwort and sage, sending it your way.
And what are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking some dragon's milk. It's a bourbon barrel aged stout, and let me tell you, it tastes like dragon piss.
You know what? I think I might actually like that. And Ben, what are you sipping on tonight?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew? Well,
No, dude, that was from the dragon's milk.
I'm all fucked up on Mountain Dew.
Gonna come at me like a fucking spider monkey? No, go at Brie like a spider monkey. She likes spiders.
I don't just like spiders. You will be proud of me, Mystic M. I did not kill a spider that was coming into my car tonight. I put it out onto the ground so it could be free in the Kroger's parking lot.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So,
You're welcome.
I am sipping on some water because I need water. But if I had some dragon's milk, I'm pretty sure I would drink. And why do I keep flashing penis and titties off a dragon going into a bottle? You know, thanks for that. Thank you. Now I have that mental picture. So tonight's topic is ego. You know what? And you know, we might as well go ahead and throw in a little bit of that alphabet, beta, and omega that we were discussing earlier. Ben, what is your personal feeling and thoughts on people with ego problems?
You know what? It all depends.
Depends on what?
On whether the ego is deserved.
Oh, I like that.
And
I'm sorry.
What is deserving of ego?
Depends on what you're egotistical about.
What about just overall ego?
I find the existence of pure ego without empathy to be the sign of an unintelligent mind.
Okay. So that would be somebody who's asinine and arrogant?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What do you think?
I don't think there's anything wrong with ego itself, the id.
Ditto.
But there has to be a balance. There has to be a counterbalance to the ego.
Where do you think ego goes too far, Ben? At what point have you, even if there's a counterbalance, at what point do you just need to shut the fuck up and squash your ego?
The good of the many outweigh the needs of the one.
Okay. I can accept that.
Now, what's the sign of a healthy ego? Oh. Sorry, you guys, that's my bad. And I'm going to turn it off. All right, there we go. So my little alarm went off. A healthy ego.
What do you consider a healthy ego, Mel?
I consider a healthy ego is one that has transformed out of the butthurt ego that needs to always flex and always have a way of showing that they are just all thinking that they're all powerful and that they want everybody to always acknowledge their power. Actually, don't even need people to acknowledge it, but they're always having to flex some form of power to gain some form of control or to show that they are the lead and just butthurt ego. It's like but a healthy ego would be one that has transformed and that has grown to understand its own personal power and it knows that it does not need to flex. And it has a way of humbling and knowing when to just shut up and let the other fucking dumbass egos flex.
Right. Well, to me, let's go to this alpha mode, okay? To me, there's the urban terminology, which I totally hate. And then there's, to me, what a true alpha is. And a true alpha does exactly what you're talking about, is they know what they're good at. They know what they know, and they know what they know. And what they don't know, they'll go find out, or they'll find somebody who can help them know.
Or ask questions.
Right. And then they will help guide other people to learn what they know without shoving it down their throat.
Yep, or without force, or without having to always think they know. Anybody who thinks they know it all or has an answer for everything, and somebody that can say, well, I don't know, or doesn't know how to ask questions, or is afraid to ask questions,
Say they're wrong.
or will not admit that they're wrong, even when they know they're fucking wrong, or that they may be wrong.
Right. And that, to me, you know, I had a moment the other day where I had to go back and do you can do your right, or I told you so dance. You know?
Oh, I love doing the I told you so dance, but I would do that in private, you know, because I try to humble my ego as much as possible.
But the I told you so dance, the need to do it, some people have a need to do it. Other people are just like, I was wrong, you were wrong, and get the fuck over it.
Let me explain to you. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Let me explain what I mean by deserved ego versus undeserved ego.
I love deserved ego.
This goes back to what I call my theory of stupid people.
Okay.
There are three kinds of stupid people. Stupid people who don't know they're stupid.
Right.
They're adorable. They're cute as a button. We love them.
They're all dangerous.
Right. Stupid people who know they're stupid but don't care. God bless them. They acknowledge their stupidity and they move on. And then there's stupid people who think they're smart.
Oh my God.
And those are the most dangerous.
Stupid people who think they're smart have undeserved ego, Donald Trump.
Okay.
Makes me think of Cartman. Cartman from South Park.
Yes. You know, I'm apparently getting mugwort high and getting a little tipsy off my beer over here, people.
Well, then maybe you should put your beer down, you little lush.
Well, I am, but, so, Cartman would be the stupid who doesn't, what would Cartman be? He's the stupid who believes he knows it all, and he's the dangerous one.
And Tweak would be... Not Tweak, Butterscotch. Butters.
Butters would be the stupid who knows he's stupid.
No, I don't think he knows.
I don't think he knows either, but he's very innocent, though, in his stupidity.
He is. He's so cute. I like Butters.
That would be the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, Stan's dad would be the stupid that doesn't know that they're stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, because Kyle's the Jewish one. Yeah. Oh, and Kyle's mother, the mayor or whatever, was she the mayor? She would be. What is she? Kyle's mom, the big redhead. She would be the third ego.
She thinks she's smart.
And she's not.
No.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. I love that song. That should have been our theme song. All right. So
we're talking about alpha and beta, and let's just stick strictly with alpha, beta, and omega. Let's not go into the delta, sigmoid, bullshit.
all right. Well, of course, the alpha would be somebody who's confident in their ego, and I think that the omega would be. I don't know. I you know what? I couldn't match the alpha or the omega to a beta to an ego. I think that the beta is a humbled ego for sure. Omega, I'm not for sure. Ben, how would you match the ego to the three? Alpha, omega, and the beta.
So
Alpha would be the deserved, of course, the deserved ego.
well, here's the thing: is that you can have alphas in all three categories.
He's right. You're going to have an alpha beta, an alpha omega, and an alpha alpha. Because even within those groups, you have hierarchies. You have a true alpha, which would be an alpha alpha. You would have an alpha beta, which is the true beta, and you would have an alpha omega, which is the true omega. But would the alpha omega not be really the lowest of the bunch?
Now, if you want to see a perfect example of alpha beta, okay, you're part of each, but one is going to be more prominent than the other, right?
Right.
So, a beta alpha, Luke Skywalker. An alpha beta is Father Anakin.
Okay. That makes sense.
They're both alpha and betas, but in Luke the beta is more prominent. In Anakin the alpha is more prominent.
Correct. But they're both in service to an alpha.
Exactly.
Alpha. Okay.
Except most Jedis are betas, but
right, because okay, let's clarify.
with the exception of Mace Windu.
Leader, beta serves the leader, and omega serves everybody. They're the doorstop.
Yeah. I would
Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, I would call betas alpha support.
Alpha support. Right, and then betas would be the foot soldier, omegas would be the foot soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. But here's where this is what I actually view a true alpha as. Is a true alpha knows how to be a beta and knows how to be a foot soldier, whereas a beta knows only how to be a beta and a foot soldier, and a foot soldier and an omega only knows how to be a foot soldier. Does that make sense?
Not quite.
Okay, that would be the dragon's milk talking. Apparently, Ben is getting my burps, which is awesome because I'm a woman and we're not supposed to burp or something.
Or fart.
At least I think I'm a woman. Hold on, let me check. Yes, I have. Yes.
A proud owner of a vagina.
I am a proud owner of a vagina. I was gonna say I have two tits and a vagina, but I realized that men can have breasts also. So, I feel like I have derailed somewhere. So,
well, let's go back to the topic of ego now.
okay.
And
So I don't flex my ego. Okay, you've gotten on me about the smell. Have you not?
Yes, you don't. You don't, but you do. You are very assertive, and you do assert yourself as somebody who is confident, knows what they're doing, and you stand very firm in what you do and what you say as a leader. But you do not flex your ego.
Right, and you've gotten on me because you said that I should flex my ego more.
Yeah, like you are somebody that could flex your ego more, and yeah, you could flex it.
And tonight I kind of flexed my ego.
That was cute.
Was that not cute? Was it not adorable that I tried to flex my ego? But, okay, it's just, I get tired of people, like, constantly going, oh, look at me, look at me, look at me, I'm so great, I'm so great, I'm so great. Dude, you can be the greatest thing in the world. That doesn't mean I want to look at you. Okay? Donald Trump. I don't think he's the greatest thing in the world, but he does that. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm so great. Okay, but you're not so great in everything you do. And the humbled ego says, I'm good at what I do, but what I don't do well, I accept.
Yes.
And that's, more people need that in all walks of life, whether spiritual or professional or whatever. I can tell you in my professional life, there are some people who flex their freaking egos, and it's like, dude, don't even. I'm in my profession because I chose to be, not because I have to be. And it frustrates me. What about you, Ben? What in your professional life frustrates the hell out of you ego-wise?
Stupid people who think they're smart.
Okay.
Now, what about a not often talked about area of ego? Humble egotism.
I love humble egos, but a lot of times those people do not speak. They don't show their ego too much, or don't even show...
No. I'm not talking the good side. I'm talking the bad side, and let me explain.
Okay.
People who flex their ego by using fake humility to bring attention to the things they think are great about them.
Oh, give us a good example. Give us an example.
All right.
Call people out, Ben. Come on.
No, I'll use myself as a fake example. No, Mel, I couldn't co-host a podcast. I'm not that funny.
Okay.
Do you see the ironic statement I made? Fake humility to draw attention to what I think is great about myself.
Oh, I'm so fat, but I weigh 120 pounds and I'm so fat.
Exactly. Perfect.
I'm not pretty. Do you think I'm pretty? I'm not pretty. Oh my god, can I shoot that bitch in the face now?
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm not that smart, you guys. Quit telling me I'm so...
Exactly.
Okay.
That bullshit.
Okay. I get that. Now, here's a question then. How often do you run into that where it is unintentional and somebody really feels, it's like, okay, I'm going to bring this back around to me because this is an all about me show. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, folks. Okay, but no, seriously, like somebody will go, Bree, you're so nice. And I'm like, and my often response to that is, I cry.
Yeah, but that's genuine. That's not fake.
Okay. But some people take that as me being fake. And it's like, no, I genuinely try to be nice, but I don't really think that I'm that nice of a person, guys. I'm a total bitch. I mean, honestly, I really do.
I think you're a fucking sweetheart.
But see, that's just it, is I don't see it.
Madam, you're a giant bald cunt.
Yes! Yes! Ben, I love that you see me for the real me.
I guess I must have some rose-colored glasses on because I really do not see. I see that you are a bitch when necessary or when you need to be, and that you can be if you really feel the need to. But I think that I think that you're a sweetheart. But maybe I have a very twisted view of what a sweetheart is, though, too.
I also said it to her as a compliment.
Right. I mean, because I feel like I am genuinely a bitch. But you know, I think I'm very proud of the fact that I'm a bitch. And when
here's the thing, though. Here's the problem with that. Is that it is a perfect example of how well encrusted in our brains the male ego is in our society.
Okay.
Those tropes that you call being a bitch, or us lovingly calling you a bag of cunts, that is just you being real. It's you being you. If you were a man, it would be he's aggressive. He tells it like it is. Right? But in a woman, you're a bitch.
Right. And
I hate that.
And that's just it. I do tell it like it is. I am a tactless cunt, people.
But you're so professional, though. To me, you're very, very professional.
You know what words I prefer?
What?
I prefer moxie.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
He's got moxie. She's got moxie. I prefer spunk.
Yes.
In a non-sexual way. I had to. Giggity.
Giggity.
I prefer, even a stage term. She's got pizzazz. But my favorite is what the Irish call women like you, like Erica, like Melanie. Fiery.
And see,
you want a fiery woman.
I associate fiery with being a bitch. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of do you know how long it took me to get to this point, to where I am genuinely secure in who I am as a person, as a spiritual being, as a mother, as a nurse, as a human being, that I have worth and that I have the same rights as somebody who was born into a world of, I guess, affluence and entitlement. I am entitled to the same respect as those people. And the reason why I am entitled to it is because I've worked my ass off to earn, and everybody's entitled to a certain amount of respect starting off. Okay, I meet you, you're a human being, you deserve my respect. You don't deserve my respect because you're the president. You don't deserve my respect because you're God. You don't deserve my respect because you're the demon or devil. You do not deserve any more respect based on your title. You deserve my respect based on the fact that you exist, that you have value in your existence, whether it's good value or bad value. You get respect for that. Where it goes up or down is how you treat me. You get treated with the respect you deserve based on how you treat me and how you treat others around me and how I see you interact with humanity as a whole. And the people who get my least amount of respect are those people who are in power and feel that just because they have a special gift or they come from a specific lifestyle, or they have money, or they have whatever, that they deserve more respect. You don't. Okay? Let's talk a minute about a whole nother part of alpha, beta, omega itch. Let's talk about sex, all right? I am a dominant, submissive, bratty ass bitch, all right? I'm a switch. And I will switch in a minute. But the thing is I have dominance coming to me and telling me, oh, you need to treat me with respect because I'm a dominant. You're not my dominant. No, I'm not your submissive. I'm not your brat. I'm not your bitch. Okay? And that's where ego gets me. That's where it pisses
But
me off.
again, that goes back to exactly what I said. Deserved versus undeserved ego. Take the dom sub thing. I knew a lot of good doms. I still know a lot of good doms that they even know in their relationship that title of dom was earned.
Right. It's an earning of respect. It's an earning of trust. Trust for me is not freely given. I may respect you, but I may not trust you at all.
Because from my experience, dominants rarely choose submissives. Submissives choose dominance.
I agree. I totally agree with that fact.
So the power, unlike what other culture wants to depict, in a dom-sub relationship, the true power is actually with the sub.
For the control.
It is, because, okay, as somebody who is a switch, who plays top and bottom, who plays dominant and submissive, all right, I am dominant in my daily life. I am dominant in my life, but I am submissive in the bedroom. But I give that submission up. And here's the thing. If I don't want to submit to you, I won't submit to you. I won't. I will not. And you will never have power over me. I don't care how hard you can make me orgasm. You will not have power over me. And you cannot. There's not a damn thing somebody can do that's going to make me submit to you if I don't want to.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is I have to want to do that. And that's where the submission happens. And it's just like somebody like you, Ben. In order for you to be dominant in any situation, you have to want to be dominant in that situation.
Right.
Otherwise, you aren't going to see a lick of dominance in your energy.
Not a bit.
You will sit there and you will be a punching bag, or you will just ignore. So.
Well, that's...
So I should be getting out tarot cards right about now.
You know, what?
What about the tarot?
I feel like someone should be getting out tarot cards right about now.
You know what? I was just about to. I keep looking at my shapeshifter oracle cards.
I am on it. I've got mine right here. What would you like? What would you like?
I don't know. It just seems like a moment for tarot.
All right. Well.
A moment of tarot. I like that. I think we should have a moment of tarot weekly.
Yes, we should.
Wait, no. A tarot moment, if I may.
A tarot moment. I like this. How about an oracle moment? May I use my oracle cards?
Well, sure. I got 3 of Cups, Ace of Wands, and a King of Wands. I've got Ace of Wands is fire, King of Wands is fire, and the 3 of Cups. We are the 3 of Cups. We are an Ace of Wands, and you know what? Ben would be the King of Wands, but with that King of Wands, the Foolish Man, that's always a good card. And Something to represent the females. You know what? That was... I'm going to do another better shuffle than that.
Okay, Ben, I'm going to give you a choice, okay?
Hold on.
I have a new oracle deck that is called the Faceook Oracle.
Two of Swords. Air signs. That's us right there.
Two of Swords.
The Two of Swords, and then all three of us is the Three of Cups. The King of Wands would be Ben, and the Ace of Wands would be the fire that we all three willed as a 1 and an 11, because the Ace is a 1 and 11, and Wands are fire. And you know what? The Two of Swords is the Lord of Peace restored.
Okay, so do we want to use my new oracle deck, Ben, or do we want to use my House of Night?
Your new one?
Oracle? The new one?
Have you charged the new one yet?
I have slept with the new one, yes.
Yeah. If it's charged, let it rip.
You know what? And we'll end this session with your card pull. Ben, do you have your cards?
I do not, because we're cleaning our room. I apologize.
That's fine, because you know what? You know what? Why don't we go ahead and close this out with Bree? You doing a card pull with your new deck, and then we should do a whole new episode just with tarot right after this.
I agree.
Alright.
All right, so go ahead, pull some cards first, Miss
Okay,
Lady
so
of the Veil.
Out with the Fairy Bee. The Fairy Bee is an example of ego. My life is sweet. My life is all it is meant to be. It is everything that I have drawn to me and that has been given to me. My life is as it's meant to be. It's the Fairy Bee. Once upon a midnight dreary, creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. Again, another example of where ego is needed in order to make you move forward and able to make it or break it, baby. So let's close out with that, folks. Once upon a midnight dreary and the Fairy Bee.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead here and give me just a moment. All right, if you guys want to go ahead and mute, and I'm going to go ahead and play the outro music, and I'm going to go ahead and close this out.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, everybody, so we've got, go ahead, let's do our introductions here. I am Electrical Essence, and we have Big Ben the...
Atheist, pagan, you ignorant sow.
I will, you know what? I will take that and raise you. I'll fuck you and come eat it, motherfucker. And then we have the Mistress of the Veil.
I am Storm Dancer, the Mistress of the Veil, and the Mistress of Shadow.
And she is also the Sultry
Lady of
Centaur.
the Veil.
Sultry Centaur. I call you the Sultry Centaur.
Sultry Centaur. I love it.
Because you are very sultry. All right, you guys.
Bye.
You go through my pages, my verses is sacred. So you should be sipping my soul. You should be spitting my flows. I'm the last dragon when it comes to rapping, my nigga get it with that glow. Chicago is all that they know. Where they get the heat for the low. Kill or be killed, build or destroy. Nigga, you reap what you sow. We rapping the symbols and signs. Don't be so simple, just look at the time. Let me get deep in your mind. Peep the design, see can you find. The people ain't talking no more cause they hard and just go like the hawk in the goal. They lurk in the shadows. You can get killed while you walk to the stove. Watch what you think about, watch who you hang around. Niggas got hidden intentions. But now you can time travel. We astral plane through different dimensions.
All right, you guys. Thank you very much. That's K-BLAO, Turning Pages. Check it out. You have a good night.
Learning the lessons